Hello, and thank you very much for joining me today to learn and discuss the answer to a question that I received. And when I go to my notebook, I see that the question is, what the hey is Railfan K Train Productions? And this was asked by Railfan K Train Productions, so hello to you. Thank you very much for the question. And spoiler alert, this is a YouTube channel related discussion video. So if you as the viewer or whoever you are, hello, would like to learn more about this channel, I will have them tagged and kind of like linked in the description, so that is there for you if you so choose to click it, haha. I don't know why I said it like that, but as I was explaining, if you would like to look more into this channel and kind of watch through their videos, since they're a YouTube channel, they will be tagged in the description, so that is there for you. So in terms of a very basic answer and kind of description to this question, just from at least my own kind of perspective after doing my research and everything, this channel is primarily dedicated to showing live recordings or footage of locomotives. Like, they go to different spots and they like see locomotives like trains that pass by and they record it and they share it. They also on their channel tend to recreate like certain like locomotive events, whether that's like derailments or like just general train related things in different computer programs, whether that's like, you know, Roblox, but you also got stuff like Trains, which is like a digital like kind of animation computer program. But overall, the general kind of content on this channel is typically locomotive related, but it's kind of more on the realistic side of it. It's not something like Thomas the Tank Engine. So it's all recorded stuff for the most part. At least that's what I got from watching it. But this is where the beauty of technology comes into play, because I kind of wanted to read off a little bit of their actual channel description, because that's from themselves and they know their channel better than I do. And they kind of say that a lot of their videos on YouTube feature freight and passenger trains here in the US, so it's primarily in the United States. Trains, simulations, commentary videos, and reaction videos. I would say that after looking through their content in general, it's more of like the actual live recorded stuff, but they do have a variation of their content. They also do a commentary series called Trainwrecks, and it features like accidents and stuff. So as I've explained and they've explained, it's a lot to do with locomotives. Now, what I would like to do very briefly is actually kind of include a little timeline and a little bit of the detailed history of this channel, because you can see when they started and then kind of where they're currently at. So to get started with that, they joined YouTube on September 2nd of 2013. So they've been on YouTube for like more than 7 years, like 8-9 years at this point, like a long time. And since joining, they have an overall channel view count of around 2 million. Their subscriber count is around 5.6 thousand, and their video count is around 1.5 thousand. That's a lot of content. Now, if you would like to get more involved with this channel or to see what else they do, because they do other things besides their main YouTube channel, they have a personal kind of like backup account to this account. So, you know, if anything happens, that's there. But additionally, they kind of have a similar YouTube channel. It's a separate YouTube channel, but it primarily focuses, as far as I can recall, on garbage trucks, which I think is so cool. I've never met someone who's super like into garbage trucks, so I think that's really cool. So it's all stuff to do with like transportation, you know, like machines and stuff, which I think is cool because my brain cannot comprehend detailed stuff like that. So I'm glad there are people who actually make channels like that. So that's another thing if you want to check out. If you like garbage trucks, that's an option as well. So in regards to actually kind of looking through the channel, if you're not wanting to look through the like 1.5 thousand videos that are on this channel, there's kind of an organized way to do so. If you go to the playlist section, it's kind of a conglomeration, aka like mix of like their own content that's split up into specific categories, or there are playlists dedicated to other content. For example, there's like a Sodor Fallout playlist, so it's not all of their content specifically, but it's kind of like a mix of stuff they're into and stuff they've personally done. Another way to look through and kind of navigate the channel is through looking at their community posts, and usually what those tend to be is like updates or kind of just posts about locomotives and their channel, like what they're kind of working on or what they're kind of looking forward to. So if you want to see what the channel's planning on doing or what they're like kind of talking about, that's a way to do it. Another form of content that this channel tends to do quite a lot is the shorts, like short form content. Like I think they posted one like today, September 30th, when I'm recording this. And they posted a shorts like yesterday on September 29th. So they do those rather like frequently. So if there's not an actual like main page video that's out, they've probably made a short recently, so that's an option. And you know, they're short, so it's easy to get through if you want, and that's pretty cool, because usually a lot of what it is like live action locomotive models. So if you're into that kind of thing, there you go. And then another form of content that they do on this channel is actually a little bit different. It's like the live streams that they've uploaded and they've done in the past. And what's cool about this content is it's not necessarily focused on locomotives, it's more so on gaming, like different types of games. They've done like unboxing too a little bit, but a majority of it, when I was looking through it, is focused on gaming. So this channel is also an epic gamer if you like that kind of content. The next section of this video that I would like to discuss is the actual content on this channel, and it's mainly going by the actual videos that they've uploaded, and I kind of wanted to bring up the oldest, the newest, as well as the most popular, so you can see what they kind of like started with, essentially, what they do now, and then what they're really known for. And it is kind of like a complicated thing to do, because when I say the oldest video, that's kind of going off of the actual like toggle feature that says the oldest. That doesn't mean that's like the original video on the channel, it's just the oldest content currently, which that actual video is titled Union Pacific Intermodal Train, which was uploaded on May 5th of 2016, so that's about 7-ish years ago. And then if you look at the newest one, that is titled 5,000 Subscribers 10 Years on YouTube Special, which was uploaded on September 2nd of 2023, and as that actual video title says, and as I mentioned already, they say that they've been on YouTube for 10 years, and then their oldest video was 7 years ago, so there's probably older content than that video I mentioned, but currently that's the oldest on the channel. And then finally, in terms of the most popular video, that is titled 321 Go Meme, but it's Southern Pacific, which was uploaded on March 12th of 2021 and has around 571,000 views. So if you like memes and you like locomotives, that's a good example of a video to check out, because that's the one a lot of people have seen on this particular channel. In terms of my personal and general opinion of this channel, like after looking through it and looking through the content and stuff, I would say my favorite aspect of it is the live recorded stuff. I definitely think the gaming kind of content and like the trains program stuff is cool. I find that also interesting because they find that interesting, so you know that's fun. But I think for me personally, I love seeing like actual locomotives in real life, because they're always super big and very intricate, and their designs are pretty cool. So for me, it's kind of the realistic aspect of it, and you know, they're so big and they go really fast and they make cool noises. So I find it really cool that people actually go to spots where like locomotives pass through and they record that and share it. I can't remember what his name is, but there was this guy on TikTok for a while who had this weird like kind of GoPro 360 camera who would go and like find locomotives and record it and share it on TikTok or whatever, and I thought that content was cool. So to see that there are like YouTube channels like this, that's pretty fun as well. And then I guess another thing that I think is cool is the fact that they've been on YouTube for a while. Like that video said, they've been on the platform for like 10 years, which they started in 2023, and I guess the oldest video was posted in 2016. So that makes sense that they've been on the platform for longer than 7 years, despite the fact that that's like their oldest video. So the fact that they have like a long career is impressive, because anyone who is really consistent like in whatever they do, I always find that very like favorable. I'm like, good job. Persistence is key in most cases, usually. So in general, even though this content isn't something that I particularly watch in my free time, I still think it's very fun because they share their interests with other people, and they actually make the effort to edit and like go to locations where they can record footage of trains, which is very impressive and requires a lot of effort. So I think that's cool. But that is essentially the answer to the question. Once again, I'll have them tagged and kind of linked in the description, so if you want to watch their content or go and say hello to them, feel free to do so. But that is essentially it. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.